Hello people and welcome to another episode of InfernoRemastered. Today we are doing Portal 2 Let's Build. Now this week was to make a chamber that was execution. That was it. It was execution chamber, so not execution in the sense as in killing rage a lot. Obviously, I'm still going to do that, but execution as in you got to be precise and accurate, like parkour, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's create a new chamber. We'll show you how I done this week. What am I doing? New chamber. Right. Now, those of you that are awaiting my Let's Play in Minecraft, I've got two recorded. One failed miserably. The second one half failed miserably. But I'm currently waiting Dubstep to upload his half to YouTube so I can hopefully try to claim back some of what was lost. So they will be up shortly. I've decided that I'm going to do, instead of doing them once a week, I'm going to just do them as and when my Minecraft Let's Builds. So if you want to be a part of my Minecraft Let's Builds, then let me know. I'll leave a link in the description below. Add me on Skype and let me know you want to play, and I'll get you on. I've got plenty of spaces for people to join, hence why I say I haven't had enough people to do one once a week, because I'm having on 4 people a week and not 2. So doing 4 people a week, it might be every other week or once a month I do it. So just let me know if you want to play. I've got plenty of openings, everyone. You're pretty much guaranteed to play if you want to, if you add me. So if you want to do that, let me know. Right, so this week's chamber. How did I start? I can't remember how long the first platform was. Let's say it was that long. I'm not sure how wide this room was neither, and I think I made it smaller. I'm going to make it smaller. Right, so it's bigger, and it dropped. I'm not actually sure how far it dropped. Right, I had portable surface and all. I had one there, just for now. I'm sure it was 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe it was 5. 4 or 5. I'll remember in a minute. Right, basically he needs to portal his way down with the beam bridge here. Now to make sure he can't, he also, to be exact, he needs to take a cube with him. So he's going to have to pick up the cube, set a portal bridge, then he needs to jump, let go of the cube, set a portal bridge on the next square, and then capture the cube again before landing, so he doesn't fall down into what will be in a minute water. And he needs to get down to the bottom and onto the next chamber. Now, to stop him from the beam bridge is just Rage can't see the beam bridge, so I have up here. Oh, no, that'll do. There we go. So these are just I've got. I'll have throughout the map. You'll see I'll add boxes up here, and you'll see why and for what reason. So I have a portal here, and I'm using the auto portals. So Rage is going to get given the gun. Just the fact I've now put that in my map means he'll get given the auto portal, which I'm sure will frustrate him at the beginning. And on here there was a beam bridge. Boop. Pull that down. So, as he walks into the chamber, I think I had this on the side here, there's a reason for this. I have a trigger input. This is connected to turns on the auto portal, so when he makes a blue portal somewhere, the beam bridge is going to come out. So to stop him from going through the portal, placing the cube in here, portaling his way down to the last one, and then taking the cube back so it doesn't make it difficult, I've had to put grids over that's the wrong place, over the portals to stop him from doing this. So gridding, so he's got a grid so he can't go through the portal, drop the cube, and just grab it on the last one. Then it actually took me quite some time to figure out how to cover these up without without allowing him to parkour his way down. Now, to make it a little bit more difficult, I've done every other one was on the opposite side. So the first one was on the left, the second one here is actually on the right. So just for reference, there we go, it was there. The next one on this side is going to be there. I had the last one on this side, so it would be... I've gone far too far. No, I haven't. There. Oh god, maybe I made this even deeper than I thought. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. I'm sure it wasn't that deep. Let's have a look. Okay, let's see. Might have to cut this out. 1, 2, 3 on that side, right. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So I only had 2 on this side. Yeah, like so. Oh, right. Okay. So the final ledge. So this is actually much lower, and there's the final ledge. So let's put the kill water in. Everything's kill. It's not just normal water, it's kill water. So originally I had a block that sticks out to put the glass on, and I found I had to, the only way for him to not parkour and glitch it, which I'll be find out whether or not I haven't yet to. I know he's played my map through because I spoke to him on Saturday, but I don't know whether he's managed to glitch it yet. So I've had to extend it all the way from the ceiling. Was the only way I could set it so he couldn't jump on the side here and then jump and land on here to be able to miss half the map. I have to do the same on this side. Come on. With a little plus symbol. It's doing this thing again to me. There it is. So I have to put one on this side. Rotate that around. See, now originally I had this grid. I thought, well, to save it being so large, I'll have it coming from the side. But coming from the side, you could just drop down onto the edge of the grid and walk across and miss some portals. So it had to be from the roof. I could have done it. Yeah, the roof was a shorter distance than doing it from this other side. Oh, I did have to do it on that one as well. Yep. So add another one. Boop. Put that down. So the last one, just to save items, the last one didn't need one on there because if he, well, now he's finished it. If he puts the cube in there, it's not going to do nothing for him. He can't portal his way back up, so there's no need. It's just a waste of items. Right, when he got to the end, this was. I'm going to have to make this. Okay, this chamber's going to be slightly smaller just because I don't want to faff around with this up here. So he had 3 button options on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. They were all cubes. Didn't need to be cubes. They actually could have stayed as pressure plates, but I changed them to cubes. Oops, wrong one. Button type. Where have you gone? No, there's no cube. There you are. That's the right one. This would be neater. Just copy and paste them, wouldn't it? Right, and the exit is here, and we have a door. So 2 of these are connected to the cube at the beginning, so just reset the cube. Thought it was a bit too early to kill Rage after this difficult feat down, so I'm sure he would have already fallen in the water a lot. It also, I ran out of items, so I think I was planning on coming back and putting a kill laser in here, but to hide the kill laser takes up quite a lot of items, so I would have wanted to have it hidden, and 1, yeah, that would have taken up a lot of items. 2, I literally had no items left, so I couldn't even plant one on the wall, and yeah, it was just. It was me being my way of being a little bit nice to Rage for once, you know. That's my way of being nice. Yeah, being nice by just frustrating him in a different way. But anyway, So two of these are going to reset the cube. I usually prefer them each to do something different, but this is the first time I've had a button to do the same thing. One is going to open the door, so he can continue. Now, this corridor is set up here mainly just to be frustrating. I'm hoping if he's got quick reactions, this corridor won't kill him. Now I'm hoping this does, and if it does, I'll be so happy. I had a portable surface here, portable surface here, and portable surface there. Now, I know Rage, when he sees portable surfaces, he likes to just randomly fire off his portal gun at them. So, he may do this, he might not bother doing this at all. If he doesn't bother doing it at all, oh well, it's something you would have missed. But I had a second, well, I'm on to second portable item. So basically, throughout the map, his gun will change. So the orange portal will change to another item. Therefore, when he fires his portal onto a wall, it's going to be either, it could be later, it's going to be a laser. But for now, let's just put the portal on there. Portal surface. Let's get one of those. So as he walks through this door, there is going to be a trigger input here, and that's going to activate the second portal. So it's going to activate the second item. So for now, literally just for whilst he's walking down this corridor, just because I don't use many of these, it is going to be you know what these are called because I never really used them. Pleat emitter, and then you've got the pleat catchers, so which are obviously kind of inputs for it to hit, but this is just going to fire out through the portal. So now if Rage sets a portal on either of these two surfaces, so I've just made this corridor long, so he's going to get bored walking down it. I want to set a portal on the end. Hopefully he'll see it on the shorter corridor here and set a portal, because then he's got less time to react if one of these balls fly through. So hopefully it's going to be a bit of luck, because if he sets a portal when it's just fired a ball and it's just hit the wall, he's going to see it on the wall, and it's you're probably going to be able to react and dodge to the left or the right. So the good thing is, because he's only got one portal, if he sets on the wall he can't unset it, so he's going to have to dodge down the corridor. So this whole corridor is literally just, so hopefully you also put another portal down here. Once he gets to the end, yeah, that was trigger inputs here. These were the other type, and these would activate. So I've made this portable surface so he can't see it until he walks onto this cube here. This is so he doesn't put a portal on there before he gets into the trigger input area and just see another kill wall. This way, when he walks here and he puts a portal on this wall, he'll see it leads to a new area. Because if he sets a portal from further back, he may just assume that's just another portable surface that's going to kill him. And not get closer, because he would have to wait until he gets closer onto the trigger input. So this way he can't see this surface until he walks onto the trigger input, which will set the portal somewhere else. That somewhere else, I'm going to have to now make portal, and can't remember how high this chamber was. I remember how wide it was. I think I just went right. I think I went top to bottom. It was pretty much as tall as it could go. Is that top to bottom? Let's go top to bottom. There we go. Don't think it was quite this high actually. Let's just do a tester, because I know it was 1, 2, 3, 4 portal, 1, 2, 3, 4 portal, and let's go back 2. Right, so it will make sense in a minute, guys. And that. I need to bring that one in one there. Too far. Just go this way one. Right. So, the next portal is going to be on the ceiling here. Now actually I set this. Just delete that. Get another one. No, it still didn't work. If you move this around and apply it at the right angle. I had this as the portal was left to right. There we go, like so. Simply so as he jumped through the portal, it would, with the view he's looking at, he's going to be looking at these surfaces, the portal surface, that's where he needs the portal, but as he jumps through, it's going to flip and twist him sideways, so he's going to need to turn back. So it's just going to make that a little bit more difficult. We had, where the laser's gone, kill laser time. I'm sure these were much further down. I'm sure I had a gap of at least that. And then we had a laser, kill laser. Like so, all the way across. As a type laser, and we had another one of these. They were equal distance, so I'm going to say it was there. That's about right. So, I need to have my next portal item up here for him to portal to, or his portal going to change to, so I need to create another little box. Like so, make that a portable surface. Why am I going in there to make that portable surface? Sometimes I'm just nearly as bad as Rage, honestly. Right, let's put my laser on there. So we had this time he has a laser, and else because he's quick reaction. So his second one's got to have quick reaction to dodge the ball, I just call it a kill ball, when it comes out from here. This one is whilst he's free falling. Obviously he can't set a portal on here until he's gone through the portal, so he has to be free falling, and he needs to set a portal on here to deactivate the laser, and on here, because on the opposite side, it's going to be hard to show. The top one, it's going to be hard to see, so it's here. So I had to have a receiver, and the second one, I could have been mean, I had to make him twist around, but this was actually difficult enough, I found. So there's the second one there. Now these, I actually showed this was connected to the laser, and usually I hide my connections, but in case Rage just keeps jumping through and think it's just a kill box or something just to kill him, this way you can see it is the correct way to go. This deactivates the lasers. How is he going to do that? Oh, by putting the portal in here, something's going to deactivate it. So he ends up jumping down to the bottom, and he needs to make sure he doesn't jump at an angle because he's got to land on a nice little platform. Otherwise, he's going to land in water. Now this, so no, I didn't make this chamber nowhere near as big because for me, this was a lot higher. Probably even higher than that, because I remember these last lasers. I can't remember why it ended up being so close. Right, these last lasers were turned off as a type. Off, so these don't kill you yet. Don't kill you yet. So these are for Rage to be basically a ground level laser because he's going to land on this platform. If he doesn't land on the platform, he's going to fall into the water. There is a hidden exit over here, which goes around the corner. I believe I made the corner go the other way, but oh no, actually I did make it go this way. Portable surface, wasn't that deep. So we hit this with a, where's it gone? Where's it gone? open and close surface. It's only so recently I found out that these can go to 90 degrees. Because I've been using the BMod version, the drawbridge, which open and close a lot slower. So, but for making traps, these ones open a lot quicker. Yeah, these are. I'm going to be able to make some new traps with these, so, which is good. Right. So as he lands on the bottom, he hits a trigger input. Now, at the last puzzle on the map, there's an option to reset him. All the way back to the beginning, which I'll show you in a minute. This is basically so you can successfully play it through a second time, because if it gets reset back to the beginning, the trigger inputs, these are one trigger input, so it only activates once. So when you move on to the next input to change to the next portal, if you go back through the first one, because it's already been triggered, it doesn't work, so it won't send the portal back to the first item. So I had to set it so he could make his way. If he does get reset, they'll be able to play through the map a second time. I only set it so you can play it for a second time, so hopefully you're not an idiot and go all the way back to the beginning. Now the reason for this, usually I'm not too bothered about playing for a second time, but I've set it. I've tried to make it so if Rage does get reset, he will save it back at the beginning, therefore having played the whole map through again, which is right at the end of the map. So I'm not going to give away anything, whether he does or not, because I already know the outcome because I've already been chatting to him. Right, so this trigger input basically will turn off these lasers, as well as these turning off the lasers. This input, when you land here, will turn off these two lasers. So when he plays through it again, because as I missed one, so there is also, so as he jumps through the portal, he goes through a trigger input which turns the laser one on, because when he jumps through this portal a second time, this won't work because this trigger input has already been used. So the only way for him to get down here will be for the lasers to be turned off. So once he successfully completes it, the lasers will turn off and stay off. Now in this part of the map, he basically just he had 4 options on the walls: 1, 2, and on the other side he had 3 and 4. So this needs to be portable, that needs to be portable, that needs to be portable, and that needs to be portable. Now this was again just kind of, this would be really evil, because 3 of these inputs are just going to turn these lasers on and kill him. 1 is going to open this door. It is also going to raise a platform. Where's my raising platform? I'm used to set spotting these. There we go. It will also raise this platform up, so he's able to jump and exit. Now the correct laser is this laser here, which cuts across the middle block. So it gives him only half a block to jump diagonally from here to here. So we can't have a run-up jump. He's actually going to have a 1-step jump. It is doable. I found most of the time I hit spacebar actually too late and just walked off into the water. So we'll see what happens there, because you have to time it corner to corner. You have to get it just right. Knowing Rage, he's actually pretty good at parkour, so he'll probably just one-shot that. But the laser going across the middle just makes that a little extra difficult. So in here we have these trigger inputs. See, now these multiple trigger inputs, these ones, the purple ones, these ones will work over and over, because these basically, the item stays turned on as long as you are inside this block. So if these portals to get through to the next chamber, as long as he's standing in these areas, Ian sets a portal on this wall, he'll be able to move to the next area. Now when he moves to the next area, because he's not in these blocks, the portal will close behind him, basically meaning he can't go back. So with these up here, so when he goes to play through the map again, because this is a multiple trigger, when he stands on this block, it will open this portal again here. The reason why I can't use these inputs for here, because you have to be inside the box. So if I set one of these inputs on the top up here, as he falls through, it would activate the laser for whilst he's free falling this top block. But as soon as he leaves this top block and carries on free falling, the portal would turn off and no longer work. I've made it so if need be, you can play through the map twice. Like I said, if you manage to do it a third time and you're an idiot and save at the beginning a second time, then the map won't be completable. I'll put in the description of the map, so hopefully people won't be stupid. Now, if Rage was to do this, I would be the funniest thing ever. Okay, so this moved on to the next chamber, which I believe I actually set this way. Let's move you there. Again, I had, because I can't set it to give him a laser, so he wouldn't be able to open up this door, I had to set another input here, which means when he walked across it, this would set the door to stay open and to keep the ramp up. So basically, he would have to make his way through the map a second time. The puzzles would already be solved. I've made it though that the first puzzle, you do have to solve the first puzzle again, basically, because otherwise you need to set a beam bridge on these to get down. So I'll show you how I've done that in a minute. Okay, so on to the next chamber, which was here. Now, which direction did I send this in? Yeah, I sent it that way. Nice long chamber. I think I tried to make this maximum length. I tried to have a maximum height and maximum length chamber in this. Oh, that was a bit of a fail. How many wide was this? This was 5 wide. Now this was actually a very tall chamber. I think it was about that tall. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Right. So he would enter here. So these multiple triggers here would activate this portal. So whilst he stood here, he can put a portal on there and it will be open. As soon as he walks through, he's no longer in there, turning the portal off so he can't go back. And I actually lowered this first part. There's a reason for this. It was one higher. And yes, I can do that still. So here, this was all lowered by 1, and there was a lot of water. Now, was it that high? I think it was. It might have been slightly different. I can't remember if this was 3 high or 2 high. And this came in like so. The reason for this, I only used to pull one side in. I pulled them both in just because I like it to be symmetrical. These trigger inputs, they can't just be floating, so I could not, whilst he's falling, say this laser was turned on and I wanted this laser to turn off, I can't put a trigger input in this open space for it to turn the laser off. It has to be set on the ground or wall or a ceiling. So I have a trigger input on here. We have a faceplate. Where are you, faceplate? And I believe this was probably lower. Now this just sent him flying up against the wall. Over here. Oh, see, that was set in the middle. So these blocks have to be set on the wall. However, to go through them, you can be free falling through the blocks to activate them. So when you this was further out, I think. Yeah, it was. I'm sure this was here. Oh, I'm sure it was lower. I'm going to place it here. 1, 2. Let's get rid of those. See, now that was the surface I set it on. So you see now it's on a corner to the surface. So it's glowing red to say it can't be set here. So it needs to be set on the surface. Right. So wasn't there? I was right. No, it was here. Oh. Let's place you up there. Yeah, me just liking to be symmetrical. That like so, that was right. Now I had a fizzler set here. Actually, I don't think I might have not needed this fizzler looking back at it now. Why do I have a fizzler set here? I have just because I've had a feeling that it would be able to get glitched because I didn't want him to glitch this. So right, let's figure out why I put that fizzler there. Portable and portable. So all these walls are completely portable, both sides. As he travels through this trigger input, this will turn on the next portal. So 1, 2. So which would be here. So I have another portable surface, and I have another beam bridge. Now this beam bridge is there we go. This beam bridge was set up sideways in the middle. So as he flies through the air, he needs to set a portal on the wall. The beam bridge will then come through that portal. He'll hopefully bump into it and then drop down onto this block. Now, as you can see, he can put this beam bridge anywhere whilst he's flying, so he's probably going to have to repeat this a couple of times before he hits the bridge. I found with the arc, because you're rising as you're travelling with this, where you set the beam bridge in front of you, you would tend to fly up over the top of it. So you have to be really clever on where you're setting the beam bridge. Now, so we can't just... The exit was, because I like to be symmetrical, I had in the centre. Oh, so actually, yes, this was one closer. Was in the centre, so he could not. So basically, it was like this. So basically, so we couldn't just bounce on the wall, fall down. You could actually manage to move, so you landed on this lip edge here and walk in. In fact, set it so it's one lower, so he would just fall down into the water. So he needs to land on this block, otherwise. I realised that it was glitchable, and this was actually just one more this way, so this block was probably about here. Okay, I got this chamber. I believe was a lot longer, so making it in a fair bit more difficult. So he needs to. No, he needs to just basically get to this block where there was a portable surface. So when he does eventually land on this block, there would be a trigger input which would turn this beam bridge on, which will allow him to walk to the exit here, to another portable surface with a multiple triggered input. So it will be triggered multiple times, which would send him on to the final zone. Now, I can't remember why I think originally I gave him the beam bridge as he entered this portal. I didn't set it up here, so he could set the beam bridge even down here. So I didn't want him firing the beam bridge where he wanted it to be, then jumping onto the faith plane and hitting it, and then when he dies, realising where it was, or you could even see where it was when he reloads, and moving it down to another position to get closer and closer. So each time is going to be him trying to aim and set it correctly. So the fact that there's a fizzler there meant that if he walked past the fizzler and managed to set the portal up here somewhere, when he walked back, it would turn his portal off. So it wouldn't be active until he's already through the fizzler, already in motion. So in the end, there was actually no need for the fizzler, because he's not going to get the beam bridge until he's already in motion. But I think I left it in. So that's actually an item I could have saved on to put another item in, but there we go. This is trigger once, so once this beam bridge is on, it's on. So if he has to replay through this map, he doesn't have to set, because he's not going to be able to set the beam bridge the second time. He can just hit the wall, fall down onto the beam bridge. So it's going to be easier to complete a second time if need be, but it's going to be frustrating just having to go through the whole level. So this trigger input went on to the final chamber, which, let's say it was over here. Let's bring that wall back across. That needs to be portable. So when he sets a portal on here, this will take him to... Oh, what happened there? There we go. Oh, why can't I get back down there now? There we go. Bit of a glitch in portal there for a second, don't worry guys. So we had a portable surface here with the final... Well, not quite the final. Now this just leads you into a room. Oh, I can't go that way. I've maxed out. Okay. Not quite how I... fact. There we go. Get rid of that. There we go. So just because I remember doing this now this way because I just but my OCD I've got to be symmetrical. Right. So as he comes into this room, he has got 3 options, and they've all got portable surfaces on the ground. Now, one of these is going to send him back to the beginning. One of these is, I never really tested it. Hopefully it could kill him straight away. If it doesn't, it locks him in a room with a death laser, so the only way for him to get out is to kill. And the last one takes him to the exit. Now, to do this, I had set up here. I've got to add another one. So, let's add another room up here. So one of these rooms, this one, I need to make it portable, put that on there, and kill laser, where have you gone? There we are. And hazard type, kill laser. So I know Rage. He knows this is. I've done this trap before in the previous maps. So the trigger inputs are the multi-trigger inputs, which are these ones here. So the portal won't be activated until he's basically stood on the portal. So when you place it, when he's not still on the portal and he's stepped back, it'll just show as a blue portal, nothing's activated here. When he steps onto it, the portal will open to either here or to somewhere else, which I'll show you in a minute, with the other options. So what Rage will do, this is what I'm hoping he's going to do, he will set a portal, he'll walk forward, he'll look through the portal, and he's right on the edge, because he won't jump through it, he'll stand on the same cube and he'll check to see what's through there. Now when he looks through one portal, he's going to see this kill laser and think, no, I don't want to go through there, because from him, this looks like this laser's going to look like it's beneath him, and that is actually going to drop down onto it and it's going to kill him. So he's going to think, no, don't want to go through that portal, it's going to kill me. And in fact, if he actually goes through, he can probably be safe in this little gap here, but as he goes through, he's no longer in this trigger input, making him stuck in here. So the only option he's got is to walk through the laser and kill himself. So if he does choose that one, it means instant death. Now the other one, which takes you correctly onto the end, I'm just going to create the first part of the exit chamber, because whether Rage made it onto this or not. So the exit chamber, I'll call my exit corridor, I like to call it. Let's put that on here. Just make it nice and long. So we have the portable surface, here, and the next one there. So this also has a laser across it. And now, so when he looks through the second one, he's going to see another kill laser. And because see what I didn't make this dead straight along, because otherwise when he looks through the portal he'll be able to see the exit and be like, oh, that's the correct one, it's through there. So I made it go at an angle, so so when he looks through the second one he'll see another kill laser and think, oh no, don't want to jump down that one. Now this is where I've been really sneaky this week. Slightly thanks to Eunice Jet, I have to say. I was talking to Eunice Jet, and there's a trigger input cube, and I tried to use last week, which is autosave. Now, I think somehow RageOff has autosave off, or I think if you save yourself whilst you're going through the map, the autosave, it deactivates an autosave. Because I wanted it last week, so when he gets reset, it saves him at the beginning. Therefore, he has to go through the map again, really frustrating him. This didn't work. I don't know why this doesn't work, whether it's a bug in BMod, whether it's because I've not downloaded the latest version. I don't know. So basically, I wanted Rage to save back at the beginning of the map, just to really frustrate him. So this has to be probably one of my evilest plans. So right at the beginning of the map, we have here set a room. Yeah, that'll do. Here, 2. 2. And it has a door on here. And basically, I wanted this to be a little bit more of a complicated puzzle, but I ran out of items. So in this room, there was literally just a laser, a laser cube. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Oh, is that maximum height? I am at maximum height. I can't go up anymore. Okay. Just drop you down one then. In fact, that'll do fine. Right. So when he looks through the final portal, which comes out here, in the middle of the room, he's going to see a laser cube. Oh, that's not a laser cube yet. Where's it gone? There we are. A reflective cube even. And he's going to see a thing to aim the laser at. So he's going to see a laser cube, a door. So he's going, this is a puzzle. I'm going to jump through this one. So he's going to jump through, and obviously, because he's going to assume, oh, this puzzle might kill me, which a lot of my puzzles do. Once he jumps through the portal, I'm hoping he's going to save the game. So once he's saved the game, it's one of the most basic puzzles ever. You just got to grab the laser cube, aim at the button, and the door's going to open. But in doing so, I'm hoping he will save in this room, because Rage likes to save a lot. So if he saves in the room, when he exits the room, he's going to be right back at the beginning of the map. I'd have to go through the whole thing again. Now, to make it so he has to do the first puzzle again, there's a trigger input, and I basically had to make another room here, which has another beam bridge in there. So basically, this gives him a beam bridge as his portal gun again. That one. So that will allow him to set a beam bridge on these portable surfaces again, so we can get to the bottom of this chamber. This also triggers the cube, so the cube resets, so he has to take the cube with him on the first challenge. However, because these inputs have already been one, I couldn't put a second trigger input for him to walk through, because he would have already walked through it, it would have already triggered. I would have had to make it so the walls move, so he takes a different route the second time, going through a different trigger input, and I would have had to doubled the amount of items I have on the top here. So So I almost forgot one there. Look, on the end, forgot to put that there. So I say I run out of items. So if I'd maybe got rid of a puzzle and I could have done it so it worked all the way through, no matter how many times. Well, still, even so, if I set a different route, when you take that different route, if it reset him, if they managed to reset their time again, those inputs would have already been done. So, so even if I had done that, there's no way you'd be able to play through the whole map again. So, uh, yeah, so hence I had these extra inputs on the way, which made it so once he'd done the first portal, he could basically then just has to walk full through here, jump across there again, jump to the faith plate, back through to this final chamber. So the correct one is actually one of the ones that had the lasers showing. If takes you onto the final kill, basically. Now, I'm not going to show you the final kill. I'm not going to let you know whether Rage even gets to there or not. But if he gets there, you'll see Rage. I have to get through my final kill corridor. If he doesn't make it, if you have a Rage quits because he's saved at the beginning, then I shall basically set this trap in my next portal map, or depending if I can kill him or not. See if I can't kill him again next week, then it will be on one of my later maps. So you won't miss this puzzle, don't you worry. So if for some reason Rage doesn't get there, I'm not going to go and put a video up showing you how to solve this puzzle, because you only would have missed out this last puzzle. So if you want to watch Rage play through this very frustrating map, then click on the link below, take you to Rage's channel. Again, if you want to play a Minecraft, click the link below. Click the link below. What I'm on about, copy the email address below, which I've listed Skype. Copy and paste that into Skype search for people and search for all people, and you'll find me on there. And then just give me a message, say, oh, I want to play Minecraft, and we can do a Minecraft Let's Play. So, that, I believe, is everything from this week. I feel there was something I wanted to say I'm missing. No, I think that was it. If not, there might be a random jump cut at the end. Nope, can't remember it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you all then. Ciao.